You are finally awake. I do not believe that the previous sedative would have that strong of an effect on you. It is no matter. We will have to do the procedure with full lucidity. If I were to explain it to you in detail about what is about to happen, it is not like you'll be able to fully grasp it with that mind of yours. So, I shall not waste my breath. This will hurt. Make sure to bite into the gag to muffle your screams. Subject is slowly healing themselves. To be expected. What is not expected, however, is that the bone also realigned itself back to its original position. More observations and tests required to see if the regenerative abilities have any side effects. Tests should be run to see if there is a limit to this regeneration. I will be testing the sensitivity of your skin. As you can still hum to reply, respond to me once for soft, twice if you feel something sharp. If you do not participate, then I will have to be more creative in my methods. Now, good. 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 Subjects still react normally to hard and soft stimuli on their skin. This test will be rerun after the other test. I have been wanting to get some samples from your body. Well, I could go about this a different way. Where's the fun in that? I need hair samples. You can't just stop at the hair on your head. While I don't suspect there will be much difference between the hair on your head and the hair on your arms or legs, it is always best to check every angle. Now, one off your head. One from your eyebrows. An eyelash. Now let's get some arm hair. And leg hair. If there is any difference between these samples, more samples and tests will be required. We will also be watching to see if they regrow any quicker due to your skin and bone regrowth. Though I suspect not, as hair is not living and serves little to no purpose for short-term survival. Now, let us continue with collecting moisture samples. Let's get some of the mucous membrane from your eye, And I have to make sure that your eye stays open though. Now, there we go. Nose. And some saliva. Moisture samples collected. Blood samples will be taken during the next phase of the exam. We will proceed with collecting tissue samples. Multiple samples are required for further testing. This procedure will go hand in hand with testing the subject's regeneration abilities. We have to test first how quickly the skin regenerates, so we know how much time we have to collect the flesh sample. The flesh begins regeneration after approximately 5 seconds. This is enough time to get a sizable chunk of flesh. Now, one more. The flesh is slowly regenerating. It seems the longer and deeper the wound is, the slower it recovers. More tests needed to confirm. I will now be making various wounds on you to watch how quickly your regeneration works. The wound seems to regenerate from the deepest part before recovering any topical damage. Interesting. Wounds seem to regenerate from the deepest part before repairing topical damage. Now, does it prioritize organs or flesh wounds? I suspect it prioritized whatever was inflicted first. I will be taking out your eye. To save for later testing. Both seem to be healing at the same time and the same rate. The eye's regeneration seems to have slowed down now that there is a new wound to heal. Now, the blood sample. We will now redo the skin stimuli test to see if there's any changes after the examination. Response will be once for soft, twice if you feel something sharp. If you do not comply with this test, I will go through the previous testing. This is the last test for the day. Good. 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 Subject seems to have lost some feeling. They have no reaction to a soft touch. And more force had to be applied to soft stimuli. This test will be repeated tomorrow to see if the delay persists. Alright, subject. You'll be moved back to your containment cell. I will see you tomorrow for further testing.